Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this Saturday, March the 9th. Hello to all you good folks in Brownsville, Tennessee on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. Of course, all our good friends at News Talk 101.5 in Jackson. And, of course, right here on ESPN 790 in Memphis. And this is our annual Bassmaster Classic preview show. We've got in studio with us, we have Mark Copley, the Marketing Relations Manager for Strike King. And, of course, we couldn't do this show without the man who helps put it together, and that's the one, the only. I bet there's some other Ron Wongs. There's enough Wongs in the world. There's got to be another one.
There's only one.
There's only one?
There's only enough room for one of us.
That's right. I wish y'all could see Mark and Ron all huddled up over there together on that one microphone. I got to get a picture of that.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, hey, we're switching right now. We started out with somebody named Kevin Van Dam, but we're going to switch over and talk to somebody that bleeds Clemson. I know that for a fact. I'm going to get that out of the way right before he does it, but Clemson. All right, that's Andy Montgomery, and Andy is on the line with us. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. Y'all kind of scaring me when you talking about Ron and Mark huddled up, then you went to Clemson.
Well, hey, there you go. I don't know. Clemson and Knoxville and Big Orange Country. I mean, this is orange on top of orange. So
at least your orange will fit in there, Andy.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
I think we got the better orange, but we ain't going to get into all that debate.
Well, let's talk about it, Andy. Kevin mentioned a lot. Big water. I know you've probably had a chance in your career to fish some of those waters, I'm assuming. So let's talk about the battle plan as you go in to the Classic.
I have been there. I've been there 3 times, and I finished in the top 5 twice and the bottom 5 once.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So talk about.
To me, I'm probably going to focus on Fort Loudon, and I'm probably going to focus on largemouth. I know smallmouth could be a factor.
Uh-huh.
I understand that, but I'm hoping with the muddy conditions and just the conditions we have, the smallmouth won't be a factor. So that's kind of what I got my fingers crossed.
Well,
under normal conditions,
yeah,
I believe you would have to have a few smallmouth in your bag, to have a chance. But these are definitely not normal conditions.
No, they
I don't know
aren't.
about where y'all at, but it has done some kind of raining over here.
Well, Andy, with the conditions that they are, does the Thunder Cricket come into play?
It does.
Absolutely. I kind of wish Thunder Cricket would come out after the Classic.
Mark.
The Thunder Cricket has played for me all year, for sure, and it will definitely play this week.
And Andy was instrumental in helping design the Thunder Cricket, and
okay,
him and a couple others have put a lot of input into it, and we're going to be releasing it at the Classic.
Okay, I was wondering on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come by the Lou's Strike King booth, 1103, 1:30 every day. We're going to be giving away Thunder Crickets.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. I've only got a couple prototypes left right now, so
hey, I've been begging for a week.
I may take like an hour out of my day to go see if I can catch one when they throw them out.
Well, if you want to, just stop fishing for about an hour or two, walk up there. And
I don't think he's going to stop fishing. No, I don't think he's going to.
I think I might visit with Mark before the tournament, make sure I got enough.
Hear that, Mark?
I think we'll make sure you've got plenty.
I think so. Hey, we're talking to Andy Montgomery, growing up in Blacksburg, South Carolina. We said graduate of Clemson with a degree and started working for the state as a civil engineer. I remember, Andy, and I look at this thing, and I remember you saying your number one career goal is to win the Bassmaster Classic, and the only way you're going to win the Classic is be there. So talk about the experience of coming to the Classic.
Well, it's the Classic. It's still the biggest fishing tournament in the world, and it's what you growed up dreaming of fishing. You growed up dreaming of competing, and once you compete in it, then you want to win. It's a hard tournament to win, just like they all are, but somebody's got to win. So it's kind of cliche, But really, somebody's got to win. That's for sure.
Well, let's talk about what's it going to take. You live. How far drive is it for you to get to the Classic?
It was only about 3 hours, so
okay.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. So what are you looking at as you look at this thing with all the rain? It's been bad here in the Memphis area. A lot of floods. The river had finally crested here. So what's it going to take that you think right now, a week before the event? What would you take every day and win the Classic with?
I'm gonna guess 17, 18 a day.
Okay.
I haven't done a ton of research as far as what's it been taking in recent years here at Fort Loudon. Just because I've seen the fish better every time. I put a lot into some classics and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And I've seen the fish better when I just show up and kind of take it as it comes. So, with that being said, I would still guess 17 or 18 a day would.
That's a good number.
Scare it.
Yeah, you'd like to have that.
It would scare it.
Well, I want you to know if you do that every day, you'll beat Kevin Van Dam because he's hit 15. So you are the winner, all right? The first winner is Andy Montgomery in our Classic survey right here and everything.
Hey, Andy,
nice if it was that easy.
You're a member. You've been a member of the Strike King family for some number of years now, but you are now a member of the Lewis family.
Yeah.
Hey, talk to us about what you think of the rods and reels there at Lewis.
Well, I mean, it's a top-notch product. This was something that kind of came about as I actually bought the product myself.
Really?
Wow.
Before I even approached Lewis about the switch. So, I tested the product, made sure I could use it, made sure it was great, and then we worked out all the the details, and it's just great, man. It's great people, getting everything under one house, and I knew the people I worked with at Strike King, and it would kind of carry over in the Lewis, so it's been good for me, that's for sure. We got a lot of reels. I'm still learning my way around.
Well, hey, I understand.
What reels is what, but.
Well, I understand, Andy, through Mark, that if you set your drags right on those reels, you could boat flip a 9-pounder.
Oh,
right?
Here we go now, Andy. You knew this was coming, didn't you? Come on now, Mark.
Yeah, well, here's the problem.
All right, here we go. Here's Andy.
If there was a camera in my boat, it would have been comical the first couple tournaments because, I got a lot of new equipment, right? I put a new line on it, and I need to adjust the dials and the drag, and some of them I get in a hurry and I do the drag and don't do the dials, and I get it out of the box and try to make a long cast and just blow it up. First thing. So,
they are so smooth.
Well, that's
typically I tighten the drags all the way down. Some of them was just kind of quick, but as I fish a little more and catch a few more fish, then I'll get them all fine tuned.
Well, you will have a little equipment in your boat. I know that. So,
but something about a 9-pounder kind of makes you forget everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes you lose count, especially when somebody's in your background counting down.
We're hearing the whole story now. Now we know. Again, we're talking to Andy Montgomery, headed to the Classic next weekend in Vol Country in Knoxville. Next weekend, again, he's part of the Strike King family, and we always like to talk about, Andy, what's it mean to you to be part of the Strike King family?
It's pretty much what we just talked about in the Lewis. It's all one big family. So,
and family is a word, right?
Great.
Now, family is
family, yeah.
Well,
it's just a great big family, and it's good. I mean, it just that's what you dreamed of growing up, being a part of the Strike King Pro staff. The guys that came before me, the Denny's, and back in the day, the Larry Nixons, and that's what you dreamed of, and Kevin, and to be a part of it and see the inner workings is pretty cool.
It is. And
Larry, one of the things, and when we say, I know family gets overused sometimes, but it really is.
No, I don't think it ever gets overused.
These guys would tell you, I probably talk to them 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And it's just, we work for the same organization, but we're also friends, and we care about each other, and we wonder about each other's family and how they're doing. And
yeah,
it's not it's unlike anything else that I've ever been associated with.
Well, I think Andy will have a lot of family there probably at Knoxville. Anybody that marries their childhood sweetheart, that has a lot to do it. And I'm assuming that Sharon will be there and Kingsley will be there. And I don't know what the population of Blacksburg, South Carolina is, but you'll probably have relatives you didn't even know you had will be showing up at this. And so this is this your fourth Classic? Is that right?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's the way I like it, man. That's laid back as you can get right there,
Yeah.
We'll talk about the experience in, we got a couple of minutes. I got to ask you about Major League Fishing, your experience in that. That's got to be a bump in your career too, right?
It has been. It's been great for my career. That's kind of what I grew up doing.
Yeah.
Is, I work full time, so it's kind of just fishing that day and figuring out the fish that day without a lot of practice. And I like knowing the score. I just do.
That's pretty cool. I think it is cool.
Even when I'm way behind, I don't know why. It just brings a sense of comfort. And trust me, I was behind in the first one. At 12 o'clock on the second day, I was dead last. I mean, dead last. But I still hadn't panicked because I knew how fast you could make it up if you just hit the right stretch, and I did. So
you did.
I think the biggest part for me is just knowing the score. Every sport that's played, they know the score, and you're able to adjust.
Yeah.
Depending on the score. So that's the biggest factor to me. I love knowing where I stand all day long.
Well, you stand real tall here in Memphis, and I know you got a lot of fans, and we want you to go out and have a great time next weekend. I know it's going to be 85 degrees. You'll have to take care of all the warm weather. Yeah. Tennessee.
Zero chance of rain.
Right? Yeah, right.
That's in the expo, Larry.
Oh, that's in the expo, yeah. Andy, thank you, buddy. Take care. Look out for Ron Wong. He'll be over there wearing out 3 pairs of shoes, and I know stop by that Strike King. I know you'll do that and get you one of them Cricket Thunders.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see you, Andy. Thank you, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank
you. Let's take a break. Kevin Van Dam to Andy Montgomery. Who could be next? How about Wesley Strader? Okay.
Once again, we're going to slow it down.
We're going to slow it down. Keep on slowing it down. We won't with Ott. Ott's coming up.
We will not with Ott.
Ott'll wrap it up because
high energy.
He's in home country over there. All right. Be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.